Annual celebrations at the historic Ard Godfrey House. The Ard Godfrey House was built in St. Anthony Falls in 1849 and has the distinction of being the oldest remaining wood frame house in Minneapolis. By that time, St. Anthony Falls had started to become a booming town, with many new people traveling from the East Coast to St. Anthony. The Godfrey home frequently served as a stopping place for new settlers and local residents. The house was used for church meetings, sewing groups, and social gatherings. The organization of the Cataract Masonic Lodge, the first in Minnesota, took place in the Godfrey Parlor. Many meetings like this occurred in the Godfrey House, and prominent people such as governors were entertained there. The week before the 4th of July, 1850, Captain John Trapper, who ran a ferry boat in the area, suggested that St. Anthony needed a flagpole for the 4th of July, since the town did not have one yet. He called together a group of people that included Ard Godfrey, and they made plans to create St. Anthony's first flag. They started by cutting down the tallest white pine tree they could find, and they trimmed it and peeled it over 3 days. While they were working on the flagpole, they asked Mrs. Trapper and Mrs. Godfrey to sew an official flag. The ladies took a carriage to Fort Snelling and met with Army officers about the exact specifications for an official flag. They returned home and started piecing together the flag while others mounted the flagpole into the stump of an oak tree in what is currently Chute Square Park. When the flag was finished, they all realized that no ropes had been fashioned to the hooks at the top of the flagpole, so there was no easy way to raise the flag. A young man named Joe Philbrooks volunteered to climb the pole and mount the flag. The entire town of over 200 residents watched Joe slowly make his way up the pole with the flag hung over his back. 10 minutes later, he was back on the ground again, as the first United States flag in Minneapolis waved over the town. One of the annual celebrations at the Ard Godfrey House is Dandelion Day. It falls on the Sunday after Mother's Day in May, when the dandelions are in full bloom, and commemorates Harriet Godfrey's introduction of dandelion seeds to the St. Anthony area. When Mrs. Godfrey arrived in St. Anthony in 1849, she was sad to discover that dandelions were not native to Minnesota. She missed them immediately, as dandelions were an important resource in her family. The stems have a milky substance that is astringent for skin care. They use the leaves in salads, tea, baked goods, and medicine. They even made dandelion wine. Mrs. Godfrey sent letters back to her family in Maine requesting dandelion seeds and roots. She spoke with other women in the town about making the same request, and soon they had plenty of dandelion seeds and roots to plant. During tours of the Godfrey House on Dandelion Day, volunteers are on hand to teach people how to braid dandelions into necklaces, bracelets, and crowns, just as Helen Godfrey did as a child. They also offer face painting, temporary tattoos, and coloring sheets. Free recipe booklets are available with recipes for dandelion coffee, tea, salad, and more. Visitors can learn about other ways that dandelions were used throughout history. Christmas is also a special time at the Godfrey House. Visitors can get a glimpse into how the holiday was celebrated in the mid-1800s. The sitting room features a traditional Christmas tree, decorated with handmade wooden ornaments, paper chains, pine cones, popcorn, cranberries, and bittersweet on string. Beneath the tree are presents that children of the time may have received, such as homemade ice skates and cloth dolls. Holiday touches are found throughout the house, such as a bowl of small apples in the dining room, which were not native to Minnesota at the time and were considered a rare holiday treat. Taking a tour of the Ard Godfrey House is always a unique experience, but if you have not visited during Dandelion Day or Christmas time, we suggest you make your way to Chute Square Park and experience these special holiday celebrations for yourself.